All right, this is the video answer key for the homework with tape diagrams and the thinking blocks through Math Playground, a really good website. I do highly suggest that we complete all 8 of those modules, although it's not required. Let's take a look-see. Use a tape diagram. These are also now called bar diagrams. It is important to recognize both of those just in case they use the different vocabulary so you understand what they're asking for. There are 4 boys for every 7 girls in the class. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If there are 28 boys, how many girls are there? So this becomes my question mark. I'm looking at this as 4 equal pieces equal 28. I'm thinking in my mind 28 divided by 4 to find out the equal pieces. If each of these is 7, then each of these is 7. 7 times 7 is 49. There are 49 girls. Yes, you could do this with a tape diagram, but it is specifying to do it with a bar diagram. There are 7 face-up cards for every 4 face-down cards. So I'm going to have to draw this. 7 face-up. For every 4 face-down. Now, I'm making an effort to make them relatively the same size, but of course it's not required or the most beautiful. Just got to get the right idea here. If there are 20 face-down cards, how many face-up cards are there? Question mark. So I have 20 divided into 4 equal pieces, which gives me a value of 5 for each piece of tape or each bar. That's going to continue over here. This becomes 5 times 7, which is 35. There are 5 chickens for every 4 pigs on a farm. If there are 72 animals on the farm, how many pigs are there? I love chickens and pigs. 5 chickens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 pigs, 1, 2, 3, 4. 72 animals. So really you see that grouping symbol. We're talking about 72 total. I have to go back in here and say, well, how many total pieces of tape do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of tape. So I'm really thinking is 72 divided into 9 equal pieces. Each piece of tape is valued at 8. What's the final question? How many pigs? My final answer is 8 times 4, which is 32 pigs. Let's go to the back. There are 3, I'm going to do the same question twice. There are 3 yellow marbles for every 1 blue marble, and they've drawn that for me already. If there are 48 marbles, don't lose them. How many more, yellow marbles than blue marbles are there? First of all, I'm thinking that 48's been broken up into 4 equal pieces. Each piece is now valued at 12. If you've made it to this thinking block module, they would draw this question mark here. How many more represents how many more pieces of tape. You can clearly see there's 2 valued at 12. There's 24 more yellow marbles. Now, my personal favorite way to solve this, and we better get the same answer, is with a ratio table. So this is total marbles. We have 3 yellow marbles for every 1, meaning for every 4 marbles, 3 are yellow and 1 is blue. They're telling me that the total is 48. So that goes over here. You can clearly see you're multiplying by 12. Notice how that relates to the top in the bar diagram. Multiplying all of them by 12, 36 and 12. Now we have to answer the question being asked, how many more yellow marbles are there? This is where you have to bring that out and say, what's 36 minus 12? 24 more yellow marbles. Just a different way to look at it. On your quiz on tape diagrams, they're going to force you to use tape diagrams, but after that quiz, you're going to be able to use whatever strategy you prefer, unless the strategy shows up on the test and it says to interpret it. So you actually have to understand it at a minimum, but you don't have to choose to use it for every single one. Same thing with a ratio table. You can solve it any way you want, but occasionally they will give you a table and say fill it in. That was a short one.